So the roof itself has several other options, like the extruded roof. This is what we used just before. It's only giving me, as this little figure indicates there, it will only give me roof planes, literally nothing else. There will be no window in it, nothing else. But if I use the dormer roof, and the dormer roof is giving me the option to set up a shape with all the walls and windows and everything in it. So let's just go and find the proper building, and it's this one. Let's just rebuild the 3D. Now I'm only interested in that building. I don't want to see all the buildings, so let's just rebuild it like this way. And then I will insert a dormer roof here, and then I will also show you how to use the regular window, I mean the regular roof window. So I will insert one here or here, and it's used by simply, setting up the dormer roof command. There are plenty of tools that you can set up, but which could be something like, well, that's a lot. I don't want to fiddle with all those. But actually, it's much more simple than it looks first. First things first, you need to say that is there a ridge inclination? So this is just simply horizontally stitching out, or should it have some angle? If it's horizontally coming out, you just use 0 here. By default, it has 10 degrees slope. So I just changed that. I won't change anything else, but these are changing, the width of the roof, the height of the roof, and everything else. By default, this roof, dormer roof, is set for you to be able to set it on top of the roof, and you shouldn't have to go there and measure what's the height. You only need to select the roof plane and insert it. So this is what I will do. Say I'm happy with this roof shape, okay? Then I just go with the default. I will discuss this when I insert the new one. And then what I need to do, I need to click on the roof plane itself. Now this roof has this very small plane, there's no space in it, and this large plane, but I don't click inside the area because I need to select an edge of the roof, so I click on the side or the bottom or any sort of edge of it. Now the software understands that, okay, this is the roof plane, yes, and I'm able to position it somewhere. And let's say I'm about to put it here. So the software creates the walls, the roof, and everything else, and now it's there. So this complex shape, which would be otherwise a bit difficult to draft, is set back down to properties: the thickness of the wall, numbers of the window, pitch of the roof shape, and actually the shape of this roof. So what happens if I would like to go deeper into these settings? I just demonstrated here. So again, let's use this tool again, and now we change a little bit of those settings. I just go here, I use again a horizontal ridge inclination, but now I will change it from flat to triangular, because this is also very common. And let's just keep this, and by default it's now a negative angle. It will be like a butterfly roof, but let's just change it to, I don't know, 30, 30, and 30. And okay. And okay, again, I keep this on default, and let's just place it here. Now, this is what I get. And the whole point here is that the software is making all the connections between these structures. So if I select this here, which is the roof itself, let's just make a quick cut like last time, so I can demonstrate what happens under the roof. See, there is a hole under it. So this roof structure, the dormer roof, automatically cuts everything under from the roof structure, so you can see, you can actually use it when you intersect it. It's a habitable area. So this is what happens there.
So it's actually part of the parametric model. It would be a living, breathing part of it. Now, in connection with this, let's talk about the roof window, because I understand they are somewhat similar and somewhat different from the regular doors and windows.
Yes, the roof window has actually one specialty, besides that it is having a specific command which is called the roof window. And that specialty is that it's actually its shape. Now there is a window on roof here selected, and this is what I would like to highlight, that in Windows you can actually find a plethora of windows. There's tons of them, and you can even create your own windows, and you can use them here. The difference between a roof window and a regular window, both will be aligned with the roof, and they will cut their parts from the roof. Everything will be just as fine, but the 2D symbol will be different. If you just use a regular roof window, a regular window, it will have a horizontal line shape from the top. It's like it's like a horizontal cut of a vertical window, even if it's aligned with the roof. But if you use a roof window, it will have a nice elongated rectangular shape, just as it should have. So now you should always go to the roof and single and find a roof window shape here. And if you cannot find, then you can go with the rest. So let's just go with this one. I can set up the height, the width and the thickness, and also you can set up the sill height, which can be important if this is again for a space which is inhabited, and then you can measure the sill height. It is also considered it is measured from the floor, just as the regular windows.
How do we position them?
So when you say okay, you can do it on the 2D, you can do it on the 3D. Both actions need you to select on which roof plane you would like to place it. And if you select that roof plane, you should set up the sill height, or you can keep the sill height. Now there are two values here which can help you to find the range between the useful values. So now 0.9 would be obviously very, very low. So I should elevate it either to 1.5, 1.6, 1.8 or something like that, to be able to position it to a normal position. Or there is another way. I don't have to stick to this horizontal blue line is actually the sill height. I don't have to stick to that. I can use the free option here, and I can move it anywhere I want. And in that case, the software will calculate the sill height. So everything here is created like this. And there is one last thing that I'm about to show you. It's a roof connection. You can actually design how the roof window and the roof is connected together. If it's a perpendicular cut, it's just like it's like a regular cut. But it's also very, I got to say, popular that to have the top cut horizontal and the bottom cut vertical. That's also common. You can set that up and you can use it as well.